favorite crafter, Shondell, the creator of the CraftPrint, and we're here to plan out our content for the week, bounce some ideas off of each other, get a little motivated for the upcoming. Why is it making me like I gotta wear those feet? For the upcoming week, you know, just get our lives together. So usually here every Sunday we come in, we talk about the progress we've made throughout the past week, if we kept up with the goals that we planned the previous Sunday. We talk about what we plan on doing for the upcoming week. And then we talk about maybe things that are trending, ideas, if someone needs help with planning out content or knowing how to create a reel or just finding somewhere to find the information that you need. These are the things that we discuss together here on Sunday's Content Planning Live. Hey, Alex. Let me just get in on the iPad so that I can see the comments. I just got to turn the volume down so I don't get feedback, and we're ready. Hello, Shamira. How you doing today? So today is, what day of the week we on? Not day of the week, the date. Today's the 13th. 3 more weeks left for August. Like, by the time we turn around, it's time to say Happy New Year. I promise you it'll be time to say Happy New Year by the time we turn around. So, hey, Neek. That's how you pronounce it, Neek. How y'all been? What y'all been up to? How your content going? I've been doing pretty well. Definitely did not post the content that I wanted to, but I still posted my content. But this coming week, I'm gonna slow it down this week. Good afternoon now, hands on occasions. So yeah, how'd y'all do with your content? Did you post? Did you post something? Did you post anything? How did it go for you this week? I hope it went pretty well. If not, my earrings are the wrong way. We can make it up for this week. This coming week. So I won't, the sun is coming in over here and blinding me. Let me close this blind, hold on. Because I'm gonna keep squinting throughout the live because the sun is blinding me right now. Hold on. There we go. Now I can see you guys and we can plan. So this coming week, I actually have a lot to do. So I don't think I am going to be that present as much on YouTube. Instagram. I'm already messing up. Instagram. Welcome back. It's been a while. Is it that you've been busy or like it's hard to remember? Also, I want to know with the Instagram, what is it called? Broadcast. With me reminding people that the lives are coming. Is it working? Like, do y'all feel like the reminders like are making sure you're here for either crafting and chatting or the content planning live? I don't want to make it seem like, because that broadcast was just created as like reminders for when I'm going live. And whenever I have some information that I want to share with you guys, I just drop it in there. Like if somebody asks me a question about a video, a tutorial, I'll drop it in there for everybody to know. You like it with the reminders. Okay, good. So we're going to keep going. The reminders help? Good. I'm glad. Because when I saw the broadcast, at first I'm like, it's too much features you got to keep. And I feel like after a while, people feel like they're bouncing all over the place. I already have lives on Instagram. I have lives on YouTube. So I'm like, what is the broadcast? But then I realized you literally just drop messages for people to read. And with everybody not being able to respond, it's good. Because then imagine I say something and then like 50 people respond. Like you got to read through all of that to catch up. So I like that people can't all talk in there. It's just for reminders. So I'm going to try my best not to overwhelm the broadcast. It'll just be reminders and little tips here and there. And maybe like when I drop a YouTube video or if somebody asks me like help with like print and cut, I usually get help about, people want help with Pinterest or calibrating their machine. I'll drop the link to the videos in the broadcast conversation. You dropped the ball? Okay. Shamir, let me tell you, one thing I tell people all the time, even though we try to plan and give ourselves goals and stuff like that, life happens. So, like, don't stress yourself too much when things come in the way or things come up. Just push it off to the next week. Like, we got this week coming. I'm already planning ahead not to post as much as I usually post because I know I got a lot to do. Right, SVGs and stuff like that. All of that. I didn't finish filming the video for the SVGs for the Renaissance cake toppers. I didn't do any video for the new Cricut Venture. It's just sitting in the craft room right now. I have not done nothing. So yeah, I got a lot going on. And this weekend, well, today I decided to do like a real deep cleaning, like wiping the walls in the bathroom, like the tiles, and cleaning out, redoing Tyler's room. Like, it's so much going on in here. I'm just happy to be alive. That's all. So besides the few that answered, how did everybody else do with their content last week? Were you able to get it done? Did you not get some? Did you get something in? Because the key is, even if you're not able to do a lot, try to at least one or two posts when you can, so that your followers know that you're present. Hold on, I need to... Ooh. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. I'm back. I'm just sending a message. You did one reel last week. You did your reel and post, but didn't pin a little something. I think we all in the same boat. We got a little something done, but something is better than nothing. Just remember that. Something is better than nothing. Pins for your product. Haven't pinned in a while. I've been slacking with Pinterest. So I think that this week, since I know I'm not going to get too much content out, I'll make sure I get some pins out. So the goal is also to do 2 YouTube videos a week, starting next week. So that hopefully I can hit my goal of 20K subscribers by December. So the best way to do that is to be real consistent with the content. The goal is to do either like Monday, Thursday, Tuesday, Friday. I don't know, but 2 per week. I'm going to attempt. What do I use to record reels? My cell phone. I record everything with my cell phone. I go live with my cell phone. I'm live right now on my cell phone. My tutorials for YouTube, I use my cell phone. Like, I use cell phones for everything. You can use CapCut, CapCut, CapCut app to edit your reels, you can even edit your YouTube tutorials in CapCut too. Also remember that with the reels, it doesn't have to be full on really long videos, really long content. It can also just be scrolling past like your work area. Taking a 5-second video of you working on the computer, just put something trending on there and a sort of like message on the top. So reels don't have to be that big headache. You want a combination of all. Something simple, something, I guess, like tutorial, tips, funny. It could be you dancing, singing, doing a voiceover. Just using trending sounds with like basic things are like sometimes the most popular content when it comes to reels. Also, answer questions with reels. I'm going to also make sure I keep adding that in there when I talk about ideas for reels. When you see people trying to figure out, oh, how to clean my mat, how to, I don't know, use, what's this thing called? Y'all know I never remember, right? Your scoring stylus. What do you use for your scoring? What do you make with the scoring tool? What's a good theme for that's trending right now? Answer that with a video. Literally just go to your Cricut. If you wanted to show somebody like how to change their blade, I think I'm gonna do a simple one like that. I'm gonna just set up your phone. You need some sort of phone stand. You don't want to be holding your phone with your hand and working with the other and it's shaky. Don't do it. You need a phone stand. If you don't have one, I do have a link in my Amazon, and I'll drop one in the broadcast if y'all need me to, of the one that I'm using. So you're going to set it up so that it's sturdy and it's still. You want a good amount of space. You don't want your video directly on your hand. You want some space so people can see what it is you're doing. Literally just go in, take it out, show it in the video, put it back in. That's the reel. That's it. If someone didn't answer that question that you could click reply to so that their comment come up, you type the question at the top, even if no one asks. How to change your Cricut blade, and then do the video. Something as simple as that. How to do something in Design Space. Simple things. Like, don't overthink the content. I promise you, I've done it over and over, and I still sometimes do it where I stress. Maybe I need something long. I need to teach something. It's very simple. It doesn't have to be, real crazy. Your reel can be something like what I will be stuffing into a balloon and saying something like, stay tuned. Yes, yes, yes. You can even stretch out more than one content on different things you maybe stuff your balloon. Balloon color combinations. How you blow up a balloon. What do you use to blow up the balloon? Where did you buy the stuff to blow up your balloon? Where did you purchase your balloons? Different balloon type of garlands that are trending. Colors that go together. Color combinations that will look good for a balloon garland or something like that. How to make a centerpiece with the balloon. All of that can be content. All of it. When you go to set up those balloons, record yourself like packing everything up. Record the items that you pack to go. Record some things where small things people may not think will be needed when you go to do a setup, like bringing extra double-sided tape or something like that. Those small things could be content. How you travel and how you get there. Do you drive your car? Do you rent a van? Things like that. Where you go to get those supplies. The area that you work in. Areas you won't work in. Anything that you can think of is content. When they say everything is content, they mean everything is content. Sometimes we just don't think. It's like everything is content. So what? Like when I hear people over and over say everything is content in the beginning, it's like, so I don't know. Everything is content, like what? But it really means everything. People sometimes don't go into details, but I mean for real. People sometimes want to see when you wake up in the morning, what is it you do? People love a day in the life. Oh, I wake up, I get out the bed. Hey, Jayla. I wake up, I get out the bed, I go set up, I do this, I drink a cup of coffee. People love to see you make a cup of coffee in the morning as just a reel. So anything you can think of. What's the most comfortable, your favorite sneakers that you wear for setup because it's comfortable on your feet. That's an idea for a reel. Like anything you can come up with is the answer. Listening to, we're not watching Brienne. Thank you kindly, though. Record the colors you're using. Yeah. Or like, you see, pink is trending right now, right? Some people are sick of Barbie and pink. Some people are not. There go two types of content. For the people who love Barbie, show a Barbie setup. Show a setup that's Barbie themed, but not really Barbie, but like pink themed. And then for like anti people, show colors maybe that go with Barbie that won't look Barbie-ish. So a way you can use pink and not make your theme come off to be Barbie. So show them different color combinations with pink that you can use. So all of that, like literally. And let me tell you, if you don't mind criticism, I'll tell you something. When you make mistakes, either in your captions or in your video, do you know those trend more than the rest? Because people are so eager to come in and correct you that they make it where your video is going to be seen more because there's more attention. So the more people comment, share, or like, the more people will see the content. So if you've ever seen, there's a guy that does reels and he says, here goes my top 3 and it'll be something, and he'll only name 2. And 90% of those comments says, oh, you said you was going to say 3. Why'd you only say 2? Where's the third one? And it boosts his content. And literally all of his reels are like that. And people still don't get it, that they're making him more popular off of just trying to correct him. So people are so eager to correct you, they're going to make your stuff trend. I personally don't do that. I don't even like to see mistakes in my content. So if I see it, I need to correct it. And if people continually come on, my content to tell me, because people will get a little crazy. It'll be like, oh, you stupid, you can't spell, not knowing you done did it on purpose to get you there. After a while, I don't know how to be professional, because that's going to aggravate my nerves, that people coming in here and they start, some will curse, some will complain, some will say you're dumb, some, I can't handle it, because I'm going to respond back in a bad way. So I don't bother. And I just don't like to see errors in my content. But if you don't mind, I've seen people use that as their strategy. Tyler, bring my cup out my room, the silver one with the little beads in it. Don't have no mice running. Somebody does that too. They have a reel and then it's a fake mouse going across the screen. And then everybody will come in like, oh my God, did y'all see that? I know y'all saw the rat. Stop playing like you ain't see the rat. And the content trends. So just stupid things like small mistakes, funny. People want to come and correct you for some reason or point out the flaw in something. Thank you. Excuse me. So much so that they help your content to trend. Barbie's going to be a stuffed balloon. Let's go. That Barbie's still kind of trending. Her sounds are trending. Like you can, even if like, let me say something. So, you know, they have trending sounds, like something you hear all the time. Basically, you're constantly seeing it on Instagram. Everybody's using that background. If the sound doesn't pertain to your content, still put it on there and move the sound down to like 1 or 2 where you could barely hear it. And it's like your voiceover. So Instagram will still register that you're using the trending sound and kind of push it some more, but people are really going to hear your voiceover. So if you don't mind doing voiceovers, use whatever sound is trending, even if it doesn't relate to your content. Just have it real low, where obviously Instagram is going to register it, and people are not necessarily going to even hear it when they're listening to you do your voiceover. You've deleted 2 videos because of errors that you didn't notice at the point. You should have left them up. I'm the person who delete them. I will delete them. I just can't. Personally, I cannot leave the errors up unless it's like, it's a piece of content that's already like getting some traction. I'm not going to delete it. But if I see it right away, I would. You have to try voiceover. You definitely should. You can do a voiceover directly in on Instagram when you're doing the reel, or you could use whatever editing software and do the voiceover there. Video captions help. You just put this is the video that helped me quit my job on a Facebook reel, and that post went viral. I think because also too, when you put like the captions on the video, people already know what they're coming for. So with that, like, especially that people are trying to find ways to leave their job and like work for themselves. So that's definitely good. But it's like, okay, I know I'm coming. What information I'm going to get from this video by just reading the caption. So that's a good idea, Victoria. Let me see. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any comments. I want to make sure I didn't miss any comments. What in the... Okay, we're good. You posted an error the other day and used the oh no sound. Right. Or like, I was on live and I showed on my desk, I have a bad habit of not closing stuff when I'm done with it. So like the glue, I never put the cap on. And I seem to like never learn because all my stuff keeps drying out. So right now, I have some crazy glue, like super glue, and it tipped over and now it's stuck. The bottle spilled onto my desk and now it is glued onto the desk, just laying there. And I showed it on my live and they reminded me too, like, Shondell, you said everything is content, so record that. So that can actually be a reel of showing like mistakes, or even like with the caption, why you should put the cap back on, stuff like that. Or what happens when I don't put the cap back on? What happened when things that go wrong in my craft room because I was being lazy, something like that. And then just show the few seconds of the glue on the table. So that alone right there, that's a reel. Right now, my best performing reel is a reel where I answered a question with a video. And that was the one asking, how do I use all of my Cricuts at the same time? And no, she wanted to know, how do I use all of the Cricuts while they're still sitting on the bookshelves? And I answered that by showing her how I have it set up and the back of it and stuff like that. And that's like, I think, my best performed reel for this entire year. Maybe for the last 2-3 years, honestly. Hey, Kai. You feel like since I'm just starting out, it wasn't a good look to have errors off the back. Don't do that. Mm-mm. I made that mistake when I first started, which was like almost 10 years ago, where I felt like it needed to be perfect. No. People want content they can relate to. If you made a mistake, say it. We all mess up, especially in the beginning. Post those mistakes, the errors, the trials, the tribulations. People want to see that. On top of that, don't forget to post your work. You want people to see what you're capable of in the meantime too. So people, like, I've made crazy errors and talked about it, or like my messy craft room, but people also know at the same time, I'm working. It happens. And those things people can relate to too. One of the second best performing reels that I had this year is me showing how messy my craft room is. Until this day, those two reels still are getting comments because someone was like, you know what? That's how my craft room looked too. I'm trying to explain to people, like, the craft room is not supposed to be perfect. If it's perfect, you're not work. People love it because it's more relatable. So when you're helping people, when there's content you can relate to, post it. There's no such thing as I just started or I've been in the game too long to make mistakes. It don't matter where you are in any journey, you're going to make mistakes. Show them. People want to be able to understand that, like, you're just like me. And if you think about it, use the example of like why y'all follow me on Instagram, or why do you show up here to actually talk with me about planning? Do you feel like I'm comfortable? Like, you help us out. You make us feel, what's the reason y'all actually are here? What's the reason you follow me on Instagram? And then use that to create your content so people do the same for you. So there's ways you can follow people and be inspired without like just doing everything they do, because whatever someone is doing is good for them, not good for you. But just think about what makes you follow a crafter, or whatever your niche is. What makes you follow crafters on Instagram? For me, I know I like to see pretty, like, items that you make. I love to see a really neat Instagram feed. Not everybody I follow has a really neat Instagram feed, but if your Instagram feed like really draws me in, I want to follow you. If you make really good products, like maybe whatever it is you're doing, tumblers, cake toppers, whatever, rugs, but they're real beautiful, I'm a follow. If you like, if I find I come to your page and you make me laugh, that's another reason I follow people. If you're entertaining, if you're teaching me something, all of those things are reasons I follow people. So think about that for when people come to your page. What do you want people to get out of your page? What do you want them to learn about you? What do you want them to feel when they come to your page? And that's the content you're going to create. On top of course, most of us are selling. So make sure your products are out there too. But think about those things when you're trying to figure out what to post or the feel you're going for your page. So you want to draw in the type of followers that you need. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Peyton, how you doing? Yes, I was talking about that too. Just record yourself doing simple things. Open up the laptop for 1 second is like literally a reel right there. Walking in the craft room, walking in the kitchen, getting your coffee, your tea, whatever. I don't drink coffee. I hate coffee. I drink tea every morning. But making your cup of tea, talking about that. I don't like coffee. I like tea. I make a cup of tea every morning. That's a reel. I'm addicted to my coffee. I have to have my cup of coffee in the morning, and I have to have maybe this amount of sugar. That's a reel. And it doesn't even matter what your niche is. You could still post stuff like that and make that a reel. Or like, I have to have a strong cup of coffee before I start working on these orders, or I'm going to go crazy. That's a reel. And all it is the video of you. If you don't even want to show like your full kitchen, show an area where you're just taking the cup and putting it down on the desk with your laptop. You open your laptop and you're about to work. That's it. That's it. It doesn't have to be crazy. So you can mix in, like, say in a week, you post a video of your product, maybe a video of you creating that product, a time-lapse video. The next day you could post a picture of you in the craft room, or just you going to get the coffee like we spoke about. Simple things like that. Like, there's so many ideas that's out there. Also, scroll through your timeline. What are people posting? What are people reacting to? Do it. And just remember that in the beginning, you're gonna, even though we speak about all these things and they're trending, people love it, you might do it and you don't see any traction. Do not get discouraged. Please. I just want to remind people, like, my first ever post on Instagram was before I even got my first Cricut. So it was 2013. Yeah, so 2013. I'm now in 2023 really picking up, 10 years later, really picking up where I'm making consistent content that people want to see. So when people say be consistent and don't give up, 2 months is not consistency. It's not. Do it for a month to kind of get yourself used to it and then keep going. Like, there's times where either issues came up in life where I had to like step back and not be on social media, but I came back once I was ready to. So you can step back, you can take breaks. Sometimes you need a mental health break. For me, it's a lot of times, okay? And I take those breaks when I need to. I come back. It's always going to be here. Once you don't give up. Once you give up, that's it. I'm kicking the phone stand. Hold on. Ciao. I'm about to knock y'all over. So be consistent. Try not to stress it out. And one of the big things is don't compare yourself. So I know a lot of people recently I've seen come to my page and it's like, oh my God, you have so many machines. I want to be like you. And it's like, you're coming in 10 years later. So you are like me. Because when I started, I didn't even have one. I did my first banner. I went to Staples and it was like a circle. I traced it and I cut it with a scissors. And then I also got these letters from Staples. And I traced it and cut it on the scissors out of cardstock from I think it was Mike. I don't know. I think it was Michael's. But everything I traced and cut by hand. I didn't even really know there was a cutting machine until I started looking into like, how are people creating these items and they're cut so perfect? So because I know they're not doing that by hand. And that's when, then after that, I got my first Cricut. So we all start somewhere. We all start with barely anything. And also my work looked like crap. My first set of items, they weren't that cute. Like, they're not that cute. You want to start making videos, but I don't know where to start. But I'm going to do some research on using my phone with a tripod. Gifted Hands by Shauna. What do you sell? Tell me the items that you sell. Also, I want you to just go to the CraftPrint on Instagram. You're not sure where to start? Just sit on my page for a little while and scroll. And I mean scroll back. And just look at the things and jot down the type of content I have. So let me just go into it. I'm going to come back and get the comments. But I'm going to go into Instagram, go to my page. And when it comes to reels, I'm going to look at the reels. So I have one with me just walking with the box in my hand. I have a reel where I'm showing up close and a pulled back view of a product that I made. I have another one that is the process of me making a cup. Another one that's a process. The next few is the process of making a product, right? Another one is me going to an event. Another one is a close-up of me just working in the craft room. Another one, I'm giving out a tip on how to create a reel that I did in the airplane. So write down, not just me too, go to other content creators, find Instagram pages that you go to and you're like, this is my end goal. Like I want to be like this. Like I want either my Instagram page to look like that. I want my business structure to kind of grow like that. Your goal is to get into that. And those are the people, just focus on what they are doing. What are they talking about? What are they putting in their stories? The type of things that they're creating. And use that as the ideas for yourself for what you need to create for your page. What software is good to use with the Glowforge to make designs? So the Glowforge takes SVGs, whatever software you can use to create an SVG. The cheapest, so Inkscape is free. Inkscape, I-N-K-S-C-A-P-E, Inkscape. I don't use it. There are tutorials on how to use it. It is free. If you know how to use Photoshop Illustrator, one of the best. If you have Silhouette Studio, the business edition, That's really good. I've never used it until recently, and Drina has been telling me to use it forever. Like, even if you're not using their machines, their software is good to create SVGs. So Silhouette Business Edition is a one-time payment of $100, and you have it forever to use it. With Photoshop, it is, I think I paid like $50 a month for Illustrator, Photoshop, and Illustrator. So I would say any one of those. So also, if you don't want to create, like if you don't have the time to create custom items, just go to Etsy and buy some files and customize, like give the option. So Etsy, I found the cookie spoon SVG. I sell those in my Etsy shop, and you can just tell me your child's name and I'll put it on there. Buy Christmas, start now. Ornaments. You don't even have to create your own. Go on Etsy, buy ornaments, SVGs, and offer them and customize them to type in the person's name. So you can do things like that too. I've never used Inkscape. I think I went in once and I was like, what is this? I'm out, bye. And I never used it again. You should do this as a YouTube video. I make a small screen so we can all see for content. I should do what as a YouTube video with a small theme? Silhouette is one-time payment. For the business edition, yes. So Silhouette, I think you can use it for free if it's the basic. The business edition is where you can make SVGs and upload SVGs, and it's a one-time payment, and that's it, and you have access to it. Design Studio to make SVG. I never use Design Studio. I don't even know what it is. Affinity, never use Affinity either. But she's Victoria said it's a one-time payment. Oh, somebody says Silhouette Studio is on sale right now on Swing Design for $50. Get it right there. So you make chip bags, gift boxes, cake toppers, scrapbooks, a cable box, all kind of party favors and party treats, chocolate covered cookies. You have more than enough for content. Like, you're making the party decoration and the party treats. So what do you think you're stuck on when it comes to reels? Because you have more than enough stuff to make content for there. No matter what design option you're using, there's a million videos on YouTube. If you're trying to figure out how to write in script, there's a million videos. YouTube has everything. So whichever one that you choose to use, believe you me, you can learn it if you have the patience and the time to watch the videos and learn. It doesn't matter which one that you want to do. Whether it's you want to learn something in design space, you want to learn how to jump rope, I don't know. Whatever it is, there's videos. You just have to take your time to research, and don't look at one video to learn. Look at multiple different videos to learn what it is you got to learn. People also, what is this thing called here? Hold on, I'll get it for you. But y'all know I never know the name of nothing, but I have the app. But you cannot save as an SVG, but you can save on, what's this tracing app, Victoria? You can save it as PNGs, and then I know someone who goes in there, trace their stuff, and then use Inkscape to change it into an SVG. Jayla, you still here? What's the drawing app that you use on my iPad? Why I can't remember the name of this damn app? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That you draw in. And I can't even find it on here. Procreate, there you go. You can trace in Procreate, save it as a multi-layered file, and then go into Inkscape or sometimes I use Illustrator, and then make it as an SVG in Illustrator. Canva is good, but I've never designed SVG files in Canva. I actually saved the file as an SVG to see how it would work. When I upload it to the software for my Glowforge, it was not a proper SVG file. So design everything else but your SVGs in Canva, unless they improve that. Your multi-layer files, SVGs, Canva is a no-no for me. It did not come out good. You have Procreate and never used it. I don't use mine either. I don't. Thanks, Jayla. I don't use mine. I don't. But I said I'm going to learn. Loving YouTube video. There's so much help. You don't know how to make a video reel, only photo reels. Just record. There's no like crazy formula. Just record. Just record. Record. You see how you just make a video in your phone? That's a reel. And then upload it as the reel. That's it. If you want like transitions, that's when you're going to go into CapCut and you can delete parts. You can do slow motion. You can speed it up for a process video and stuff like that. But it's basically you just recording what you're doing. Yeah. Canva's good for PNGs, right? Yeah, not SVGs. Once you get the hang of it, it's fun and another way to be creative. I love CapCut. I use CapCut for everything, child. Except when I'm editing my YouTube videos, I use iMovie. One time I think I did use Procreate for my YouTube tutorial, but most of the times I use iMovie. But with Canva, you know, if you guys, you're gonna give it, Shauna, do give it a try for real. Canva's really good for your flyers for Instagram, for your pins for Pinterest, like everything. Your files when you're like, for instance, when I create my SVGs, if there's a YouTube tutorial to match showing people how to assemble it, I create a receipt. Basically, it's gonna be a PDF file in Canva. So when you download from Etsy, once you pay for my SVG, you're gonna get the SVG, then you're gonna get that PDF file. Once you open up that PDF file, it's gonna have a clickable link that's gonna take you straight to the video on how to assemble the SVG that you just bought. Love that in Canva. You can edit speeds and transitions while making the reel also. So you're talking about in Instagram. So Gifted Hands by Shauna. She's talking about like in Instagram, when you upload and you're creating the reels in there, you can do it there. I've never done it. I didn't even know you can. I don't look at the features. I'm somebody who, if I have a way of doing things, I'm not exploring other ways. I already know how I'm doing it. So I do CapCut and that's it. So I didn't even know that. Filmora, I've never used Filmora ever. You said you only did it 3 times and check back. Yeah, Canva too, because you could schedule your pins in Canva. I love that. Create the pin and schedule it one time and forget, and then it'll go up there. You use iMovie to make my trailer for your channel. I just need to learn how to turn it into my intro. I had somebody actually create like my little YouTube intro. There was a little girl on Instagram that was doing it. I don't even know where, I don't even think she's on Instagram anymore. But she just did a little video for me. But if you're using it as a trailer, can't you just upload it like right before the video and use that as your intro? IG won't schedule your reels? I actually did my scheduled reels on IG and it worked finally. I know a few people, my sister had the same issue. When she tried to upload her reels to Instagram and then schedule them, at first it wasn't working, but it works now. It started working for me too. Yes, you could schedule in Canva, schedule them pins. And if you're not on Pinterest, let's go. You don't even have to pay to promote the pin. That option is there, but you don't have to. Put the pin there, give the link. That way, when people find your product on Pinterest, they come straight and purchase. They don't have to try to figure out where to go. Like most of my Etsy customers came from Pinterest. Let's go with the pins. We might have to do a pin challenge to get everybody used to pinning. At this point, I'm going to have a whole bookload of challenges that people want me to do. I just want y'all to know. Seeing life now. Slow, fast app for speed depending on the length of my original. I also use the slow, fast app. What the heck is that? I never heard of that, girl. I use CapCut to speed my videos and slow them down. How do you pin? So when you go on Pinterest, you can create like really pretty pins in Canva. But basically, it's like uploading an image or a video on Instagram. It's kind of the same process. Just go to the Pinterest app, upload it. If you're doing a video, do it from your computer, not your phone. So you upload it, you put the image that's going to be there. You're going to put a title, you're going to put a description, and then it allows you to put a link back for people to go and purchase. I have a YouTube tutorial with Pinterest for beginners. It's going to help you through that whole process. And I'm telling you, do it. What are we discussing? Every and anything under the sun. Usually we come to plan our content for the week and we just discuss whatever comes up on our mind. It's usually about planning content, but it's whatever we really want to talk about. The schedule doesn't always work for you either. On Instagram, really? Slow Fast is another app for speed. Child, I got CapCut for that. If I can do 10 things in one app, I'm not downloading another one. Do I use TikTok and find it fun as well? I use TikTok, but I don't stay there. Like, I just post whatever reel that I post on my Instagram, I just go post on TikTok. Me and TikTok got beef because I went live once on TikTok. I got kicked off and then they kind of banned me. And all I did was craft. So me and TikTok is not friends because of that. One of these days, I'll go live on TikTok with another crafter, just, checking in and stuff. But I'm holding a grudge for them kicking me off my live. I'll go back someday. Alexandria, what? Sparkle Dream, yes. Yes, do Pinterest, definitely. Can you post that in the broadcast? I don't know what you're talking about. Did I receive my venture? Yeah, it's here. It's sitting on the side over there. I just gotta get time to record some things. Jayla, what is that? Why did it post you loading something? I have to find time to record on the venture. You don't know. I do have an idea of the content I'm going to create on the venture. I also emailed them because I was trying to figure out if they were going to send me the stand, because the stand didn't come. I got the machine and all of the stuff, but I'm going to go order the stands because I didn't hear back yet. And if it was coming, it would have been here, because it was a real quick discussion when they said they were going to send me the machine, and we didn't get to discuss everything. So I don't know what they were sending. But the machine is here. I got supplies and everything. I'm going to still use it before I get the stand, though, because when I went, the stand was sold out. So I couldn't even get it. But I'm still going to create some videos. The Pinterest and YouTube video? All right. Let me write it down. Next year. First of all, y'all know I'm a Cricut lover, but it's gorgeous. It's just so pretty to me, and it matches. Like, I this morning I was in here trying to figure out where can I set up where the venture is near the auto press, and then this Cricut is near them, and maybe even get the light, because I want them to be together. Like, it's just so gorgeous, and they match so well. So that's part of what I'm trying to do too. Redo the craft room so I can put my little babies together. I think I know how I'm gonna do it, but the only problem is the desk that I keep putting right here, like where I'm sitting at, to do my lives, I would have to use this desk. Pray for me. I don't know. I'm always changing something. I haven't used it yet. I just took it out the box. I didn't do nothing with it yet, but I love it already. But I love my Cricut here. The HSN is sold out. It's sold out. But don't forget, okay? Because we are already 43 minutes into this live. I promise you, like, y'all already know I talk too much. But the live goes by real quick. So before we forget to talk about, like, the thing at hand. What was it about the Glowforge Aura that you said before it can't cut certain colors? Yeah, so the Glowforge Aura, I forgot the name of the type of laser that it is. And also the X tool. I think they're the same type of laser. They can't cut clear acrylic and they can't cut mirror acrylic. And I think on the Glowforge page, they said certain colors that it can't cut. So you're limited to a small variety of colors and like the wood stuff that you could do in the Glowforge Aura. If you don't mind not cutting clear, it's a good beginner machine. The price is good, but to me, if I have a laser, I want to cut clear and mirror. But it's up to you. Do you use vinyl for any of your designs, or do you use DTF or sublimation? None. I collect vinyl and I use it when I'm making stuff for family. But I don't sell anything with vinyl. I don't sell anything with HTV. I don't sell anything with DTF or sublimation. I do have a sublimation printer, and that is just for fun. But I don't sell anything. That's like not my thing. For me, I'm more paper crafting and acrylic crafting. So anything else that you see me doing is just for content. Like I create certain things just for like YouTube and Instagram, or when I'm collaborating with another crafter or another or a craft company, then I'll use those products. I also think my sublimation printer has been sitting there so long it's clogged. I gotta go print it. See if I can fix it so it doesn't go down the drain. And that I got from, I collaborated with a company that makes sublimation ink, and they gave me the printer for free so that I can make a video with their sublimation ink and paper. The most common, it's the most common depending on what you do. Some people don't even use acrylic in their Glowforge. I know some people who mainly cut wood. They don't even cut acrylic. It depends on what you want to make. So us, as a lot of us, not all of us, are into cake toppers and, you know, stuff like that for parties. You're going to use mirror. Let me tell you, mirror acrylic is very much needed. Gold and silver mirror acrylic is needed if you're making cake toppers and cupcake toppers. And clear. Those three are very important if you're making cake toppers. But if you want to create specialty items where it's just like wood, you could do that too. But you're interested in a little bit of everything and kind of like what's trending, what's popular, you're going to need to cut clear and mirror acrylics. Yeah. Where can you get mirror acrylic from? So there are multiple mirror acrylic, well, acrylic suppliers. So there's one called Way Supplies, WAI supplies.com. Love them. They're very affordable. Well, just know if you never bought acrylic material, it's not cheap, but they're affordable. I think it's like $22 or so a sheet for the size. It's like maybe 13 by 19 inches, something like that. That goes in the Glowforge size for the Glowforge Plus. It's like maybe anywhere between 20. Everybody is between $20 and $25 a sheet, but I found Way Supplies to be a little bit lower than all the rest. So around the 22 per sheet, I think, or maybe lower. There's CMB acrylic. I don't order from none of these people, so I don't remember their names. But if you go on Instagram, there are other. But I do like Way Supplies. And also, I'm in New York City, so I shop at Canal Plastics. Canal Plastics has a website too, and they ship, but they're the more expensive side. They're in New York City. If you're in New York, you can call. You could go online in the morning and order, and within an hour or two, it's ready to pick up. So I usually order from them because it's more convenient. I order and I have my sons go pick it up before the day is even over. Before my work day is over, the acrylic is here for me to cut. But they are more expensive. Their mirror acrylic is more on the like $24 side. $24, $25 per sheet. What about acrylic bar signs? What about it? What do you mean? What is the question about the bar signs? You love sublimation, but you don't get enough projects. Do you post a lot of sublimated projects? Maybe people, because I didn't even know you had sublimated projects. So maybe you need to post it more. Like, is it color or mirror? It's whatever you want it to be. It's just like a cake topper. All of the products you make on your Glowforge or whatever laser cutter you have is just like on your Cricut. There's no set color. If you get up this morning and you decide, I want a Barbie cake topper, you're going to think, am I using glitter? Am I using regular cardstock? Am I going to emboss the cardstock? Same process with your Glowforge. So some people only use wood and they'll paint the wood and then glue them together because that's more affordable. I hate using wood on my Glowforge. It makes it so dirty. And if you have a Glowforge, if you don't clean your Glowforge, it won't cut properly. So you got to keep it clean. So I use like clear. I use printed glossy cardstock on my cake toppers. A lot of people don't do that. I use bling on my cake toppers. You don't see a lot of people doing that. So it's the same process, just like anything else you're making for crafting. Like if you want to make, whether it's signs for the wall, bar menus, cake toppers, cupcake toppers, you can make jewelry. The material that you're using is strictly up to you. You can use, people use like clear colors to make their jewelry. Some people use like, this is regular acrylic. Some people use mirror acrylic. So it's really up to you. And then they have the average thickness is 1/8 of an inch. That's the basic like average that you use for everything. Then you have the real thin, like if you're doing a multi-layer, let's say you're doing something that's like a mirror. You can make hand mirrors on the Glowforge. I made some for my sister before. The mirror that you're going to have on top of your color acrylic, it could be thinner, like 1/16 of an inch, so that your product isn't too heavy. If you're doing multi-layers, you could use a thinner acrylic, because obviously acrylic is more heavier than paper. And then they have 1/4 that's real thick. Like I made a stand to hold my keychains. I use that thickness, but that's like rare. People don't use it that often for everyday products. It's real thick, real thick. People will use it for the base of their product too. So now that we talked about all of our products and all of our content, what is your goal for next week? What's your goal? What's your Instagram goal? What's your YouTube goal? What's your TikTok goal? What's your Pinterest goal? Let's get these goals started. Let me get to my page. I didn't plan out nothing cute today. So for me, the first thing is 2 YouTube videos. I'm trying to do 2 per week for the rest of the year. So I'm writing that down. Anybody have YouTube goals? I need to do good with Pinterest. I'm gonna do 3 pins for my goal. I'm not putting out any goals for Instagram this week. It's just whatever I can do, because I'm gonna be really busy this week. So I don't think I'm gonna be that consistent. 2 videos, Victoria. So Victoria, you want us to do 2 videos for the rest of the year and try to keep each other on track for that? A couple of tutorials for YouTube. When you say a couple for YouTube, you talking about posting a few of them this week? You're going to create a reel for Instagram. CBE Life. That's what I want. Is your Instagram name CBE Life? Is that your name on your Instagram all around social media? Nay. When it comes to YouTube, you want to post on a schedule that you can stay with. So don't do like this week a few and the next week you can't, something like that. Like keep it to 1 or 2 per week, and then like try to keep it like that. With YouTube, you want people to get used to, you see how like every Sunday, like at this point, people are used to like, we're going to be live here Sunday. So you want your schedule to kind of be like that, to kind of keep it up so people know and they're like looking out for that content. Like if you're doing once a week, like I follow some true crime YouTube creators here, and I know like Monday it's about to be a new upload, and I'm ready to go see what they're talking about, something like that. So try to keep a schedule of something that you know that you can be consistent with, like months to come. CB, you said, okay, just making sure, because I want to make sure everybody's YouTube name is your name all around social media. So no matter where you go, if you comment on something, we all know that that's your business page. And if, say for instance, I'm like CBE Life, she was commenting on the live, like she was real helpful. Let me go see if I see her on Instagram, or let me see what she make. Y'all know naturally people are nosy. They see you, they want to see who you are. So make sure the names are the same all around, so that whenever people come looking for you, they can find you. I'm the CraftPrint everywhere. I mostly use acrylic. I really don't do wood. Me neither. I don't like wood. I didn't like the way it just made the, and then like I had an issue with it not cutting properly. I think my settings were off, and then it was making the Glowforge so dirty. So I just stick to acrylic, and I think it's cuter. I don't know. It looked better. This week is getting ready for the children's school stuff. Back to school is around the corner from New York. The Spotted Unicorn, 3 reels for IG, 1 carousel, minimum of 3 stories. That's what I'm talking about. Don't forget y'all stories. And you want your stories, it doesn't necessarily have to always be what you put on your page. Like, give me something different. I don't know if you guys follow This Is Tisa. Like, she'll do every morning, she come in and talk a little bit on the live. So change it up some in the stories, give a little extra, maybe a little bit more personal, like you talking and stuff like that. But try to make sure you get a good amount of stories up. And stories are simple. You don't have to think too much about those either. This week you're busy. This last week you didn't get to do anything. We all busy. Don't worry. Try to like do maybe one piece of content somewhere this week just to get something out. What is a carousel? A carousel is a post of your pictures, just 2 or more. So a carousel post is basically multiple pictures. Whenever you post on Instagram, try not to post one picture, please. If you go on Instagram and you ever notice sometimes you see a post and then later on you see that same post, but it's the second picture in the post, Instagram pushes your pictures to people, the first one and the second one. So if you ever have like dark pictures or some that don't come out that well, just make sure the first 2 pictures are nice and bright and beautiful. Then everything after that doesn't necessarily have to be, but it'll show your products, you know. But you want those first 2 pictures that Instagram is pushing. You want people to see that. So a carousel post is basically 3 or more pictures that you're posting on Instagram. How many stories you recommend? A lot. If you could do like, here's the thing. Do what you can, especially if you're now starting to be consistent. Do what you can. If it's once or twice a week, great. But people recommend like 3 or more a day. But you don't have to do that. But people love like the little updates, the funny, the information, maybe share a motivational quote or something like that. Yeah. I still have the bad habit of reposting my reels in my stories. They say you shouldn't do it anymore. Like, it's not as effective. And one thing about Instagram, when one thing is good, give it a couple of months, Instagram is going to change it up. And it's going to be like, oh, that's not important anymore. This is. Just like photos were like everything on Instagram. Then reels came along and then they didn't pay no attention to photos. Now they're back to paying attention to photos and reels. So Instagram is constantly changing and evolving. So that's why it's good to always do your research. That's how these conversations are good, because we update each other on what in God's name is going on. But it's a lot to keep track of sometimes. So try not to overwhelm yourself. It's hard not to overwhelm yourself, but try your best not to overwhelm yourself. At being more personal in my stories and showing behind the scenes. People love it. Just got Silhouette Studio. Thanks. You're welcome. If you're not following Andrina's creations here on YouTube, you definitely should. She is a silhouette user, like the expert that I know of, child. And even if you're not using the Silhouette machine, she teaches you a lot about using Silhouette Studio. I learned how to make my SVGs in Silhouette Studio recently, this month, from Andrina. She's on Instagram and she's on TikTok and she has a Facebook group. You get a lot of interaction on your stories. Yeah, sometimes with stories though, the only thing is like keeping up with people that like comment and stuff like that, because it goes to your DM when they comment and stuff. It's a lot to keep up with once it starts being a lot. So I find myself not holding back on stories because I can't keep up with the comments and stuff like that. But it's really engaging. It's really engaging. You're welcome. But this week I'm not doing that great. I know I'm not going to do that great with my content. My focus is just going to be those 2 YouTube videos and pinning. Victoria, we're going to keep each other on track. That's going to be our new YouTube schedule, 2 per week. And my goal is to do the 2 per week, and my lives are not including those 2. So it'll be 3 pieces of content for me that'll come up a week. So what I decided to do, like one video could be a tutorial, like something like an actual project. And the other video could be like just information, like how to use a specific tool or how to use a specific thing. YouTube, 3 videos on YouTube. Are you going to keep up that 3 videos per week? If not, I would say don't do 3 videos this week. So if you're going to do, if you think you could keep up 1 per week, think about a schedule for YouTube that you can keep for the next 6 months. So if 3 times a week is too much for you, 6 months straight, don't do 3 this week. Try to do something that's a consistent schedule that you can keep up for YouTube. See, here we go. Here go YouTube with changes. So they stopping the clickable links in the comments and description for only for shorts. I don't get it. I don't get it. Gifted Hand by Shauna. Thank you. I tell people like I'm a little crazy, but I actually enjoy what I not enjoy. When it comes to crafting, I love it. I love it. And I do enjoy helping people. I like it. Like I don't have an issue with giving out information. I think with me, I enjoy it to the point where I don't end up making a profit off of that side of crafting. Cause I don't know how to shut the hell up. It's a gift and a curse, you know? I still got a tutorial. I follow along with. She's very helpful. Yeah, I love Andrina. I love Andrina's content. What about the rest of y'all? Everybody didn't tell me what their goal is for next week. Y'all lucky YouTube doesn't allow me to click who's in this live and actually see who y'all are. Instagram does. Because I would have checked and call your name. Y'all know how it... Y'all know. So what is your goal for next week? And I need you to write it down. Whether it's a book or I have like a planner that's specifically for social media. See, this is my... Look at this. This is for the month. I wrote down like the projects that I need to do and my crafting and chatting schedules. I keep a planner. This planner is just for that. Your goal is to make a reel doing your first Glowforge project. Yes. And listen, even if you mess up that first Glowforge project, keep that in the reel. Keep it in the reel. Kai. Love on you. You're going to do 2 posts. You're going to get back to pinning. I have a lazy day, so I'm going to do... And this is what you could do with the pins. So since you could schedule it in Canva, try to see if you could create a few today or tonight and schedule them out for the week, and then you don't have to worry about them anymore. Kai, you about to get beaten. Since you're coming toward the end of the live, I want to know what's your goal for next week right away. All right, Brienne. Also, if you ever, especially Sundays when we do these lives, if you post in your stories like a picture from the live, I always repost content. And that's another way, not just me, other people, like when you post them, they'll repost you in their stories. And that's another way to be seen. So now their followers see you. So you're kind of like helping them and they're helping you. So there goes content. I always tell people, if you come on this live on Sunday, you should be posting in your stories, oh, currently in the live, just take a picture of whatever you're looking at it on and tag me. I'm going to repost it once I get off the live. But that's content. You could even create a reel. Like every Sunday, I'll be here. Sometimes I give shondell goals and I don't do them. Whatever it is, there goes content. Like literally everything is content. You got to go run errands today, post about it. Even if you don't want to create a reel, put it in your stories. Take a picture of your full shopping cart at Target or something. Came in Target to spend $20 and I left spending for $100. We all relate to that one. So there goes a piece of content too. You're going to learn how to post reels. There is a video. I'm going to look for it and I'm going to try to put it in the broadcast. Hold on. Alexandria, you told me what to put in the broadcast and I forgot the links. Hold on. I'm going to have to write that down every Sunday too. What information y'all want in the broadcast. I think it was the Pinterest video. I also posted a reel on Instagram where I showed some of the accounts I follow that helped me learn to make reels. So I'm going to find that post and I'm going to put the link in the broadcast channel if anybody wants to follow accounts that could actually help you create reels. So I'm going to put that link in the broadcast channel for you guys too. You need to push yourself. Oh, so Kai, one thing I wanted to tell you. Your recent posts I really like, but I think that you're too close to your content. Pull the camera back more. Like we're seeing just the content, but you need like some space in between the content. So pull the camera back a little more when you're recording it. Do I have a video about scheduling pins? I do. That I'm going to put that video. I have a YouTube tutorial. It shows you how to like go into Pinterest, how to create the pins in Canva, how to schedule the pins in Canva, and how to upload your videos in Pinterest as well. So I'm going to give y'all the list of thing. So when it comes to reels, I was doing basic stuff. And then I started getting better. Like I was editing myself, like 2 of me talking to each other in my reels from learning from other Instagram accounts. Your goal is to make more reels and to put more designs and videos on your Etsy shop. I have to get back up. Yes, Etsy. You know, we have fun here, but the end goal is we need some money. Okay, so Etsy also kind of shows you more when you're consistent with updating your shop. So the same way we're going to set up a schedule like 2 times per week to add YouTube tutorials, do the same with your Etsy shop. 2 new products a week or 3 new products per week. Or if you want to do like a new product every Monday. So that consistency is good for your Etsy shop as well. I'm getting better. Oh, Tara, hold on 1 second. You got me so used to doing it that we still content plan when you're not there. That's what I'm talking about. And I love it. I love it because as much as sometimes it's annoying, like, oh, we got to sit down and plan out. You got to. That's life. We plan out our everyday things. I'm going to get back into planning out my dinners for the week so it's not so much of a headache. So I'm going to plan it out Sundays and then like create the shopping list and make that part a little bit easier for me during the week. Nobody's here. It's just me and Tyler. So this week we ordering out all week. It's just me and Tyler. Do you have any recommendations on what platform to build your website on? So I'm going to be doing mine on Shopify. The thing is, I don't have experience with any, but I've researched and I came up with Shopify to use. And most people that I know use Shopify. So I would look into Shopify. Also, YouTube have some good tutorials on Shopify. So I've been watching them as I'm trying to learn how to build my website. Yes, pull it back a little bit. So, I'm going to try to send you one of my videos as an example. Like, so if I'm using the right here and I'm just showing you how to put in one of the attachments, right? Instead of having your phone, we're going to use this to represent the phone. Like instead of having the phone like this close while you're recording, you want the phone like more back here so people can see like the area and then exactly what you're doing instead of like right on the product that you're making. Like you want to record like that. You use Shopify. See, most people say they use Shopify. So Shopify it is. That's what I'm using. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm getting there. Right. So think about the reels that you see from creators that you like enjoy. But I'm talking creators that sell the same thing as you when you're trying to figure out what content to put out. So if you make cake toppers and you like the way my social media looks, look a little deeper. Like focus on how is she, like, is her videos sped up? Are they slow? Is she doing this? Notice how my camera is like a little more back where you're seeing all of the content. Like use all of that as your inspiration for what you're going to create for your page. Never think that like, oh, I saw Shondell do like a process where she sped it up and I'm doing it and that's a bad thing. That's a good thing. Literally, if you say, I saw Shondell make the pink glue gun earring and then she sped the video and she put it on her ears and you went and made a pink glue gun earring, sped the video up, put it on your ear. Now that is nuts to me. But seeing the process and you go do the process for your stuff, that is like inspiration. Do it. Don't think and don't ever think that other people aren't doing it, especially people with larger pages. I told y'all before that I caught somebody on an old picture who have like a really large following and don't even follow me. They made a mistake and liked one of my old pictures. People are watching. They're watching. Use it as an inspiration and get your stuff out there. How can you order cake topper? So I just want y'all to know that I was bullied into opening back up my Etsy shop. So it'll be back open tomorrow. I don't do customs that often because I'm usually a little busy, but my Etsy shop, message me on Etsy because that keeps the conversation nice and neat and I can just create your custom listing from there. Message me on Etsy for what you want. I did. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Listen, so I complain because over the years, I'm not going to say I got lazier, but I'm like more mindful of what I want to put my energy into when it comes to making. Also, over the years, my income has went up. So like if I don't want to do it when it comes to crafting, it's okay because I could cover my bills off my job, you know? So I've been being real lazy. Real lazy. And one thing that y'all do is keep making sure I'm doing my job. Because I think this is the second time I was forced into selling something. Just so you know. I wasn't going to sell the fake cakes. Y'all made me sell the fake cakes. I closed my Etsy shop. And the live this Friday, I was told to open it back up by a lot of people. To the point where they was like, what the hell you waiting on? Because I ain't open it up yet. So tomorrow, I'm going to open back up my Etsy shop. You got willing to do backdrop. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. And that is a great thing. Because that's when you build a relationship with your customers, your followers. And they trust you. I have so many clients that would just say, listen, this is what it is. Figure it out. Like, I'm doing this party or I'm making this cake. It's pink. It's this. Do your thing. Literally. And sometimes I'm like, don't tell me that. Like, give me details. It's too much. I'm going to be lost. So people will build that trust in you. And that's a great thing. And that's what you want from your followers. The new Facebook group, I haven't worked on it just yet. I don't know what I'm going to get to do it. I don't know. I will try. I have a whole lot going on and like my health is shit. It has not improved. I'm not doing what I need to do. Yesterday, I was in my bed almost the whole day. Like literally, Joel had to come and bring me some food last night and I ate in bed. I was not feeling good like all day yesterday. So there's a lot going on these sides. I don't know when I'm going to get to the group, but it won't be, I know it won't be this week. It won't be this week. The broadcast, before we end this live, I just want to make sure I give you guys all the links that y'all want. Y'all wanted the video for how to do Pinterest, the reels with the accounts that you can follow that can help you with creating reels, and what other link did y'all need? Yeah, I gotta sit down and really work on that. Like, get some time to figure out the Facebook group situation. Is there any way to design it for you and you cut it, take some of the stress off of you? Tell me what you want. Let me tell you something. I'll complain, but let me tell you something. I prefer for me to do it. I'll tell you that much. Unpause your Facebook group, and now I want to close it for a good and just keep my Facebook page. I don't know what I want to do with the Facebook group. Like, I have no control over mine. So the idea is to shut it down. But I'm going to shut it down once I open a new one and create a post in there to tell everybody, like, we're out of here. Because I have no control of the group. Yeah. I have not been feeling really good. And speaking of that, I got to go pick up some medication. My refill today. Shoot. Or maybe tomorrow. I don't feel like leaving the house. But it's a lot. I think people don't even realize sometimes the amount of energy it takes to maintain everything. Because it's like you got to have a YouTube. You have to have Pinterest. You have to have Instagram. You have a TikTok. You have to have a Facebook group. You have a Facebook page. Jesus. You got to sell. You got to have products. You got to keep updated with what's going on. You got to go live. You got to just leave me alone. Like, that's how I'll be feeling some days. Just leave me alone. And then you have home to worry about. So I'm trying to do a real deep cleaning, organizing, and destashing for this whole entire week. I started today and I feel like I emptied out everything and now I don't even want to touch it. But yeah. Take breaks, take care of you before anything. And I'm talking to myself. I am so talking to myself. But I haven't been feeling good lately. Thank you kindly. I think your next coming week will still be stressful until the second week of school. It's a lot. We all got a lot. Crafting can't be your therapy when you make it your business. Once you decide to turn your crafting into a business, that therapy and that love, it's gone. Okay? Because it's time to work. You don't have the time to stop and kind of relax. That's where the passion projects come in, but that's if you find time to do passion projects. Once you turn that into some business, that's it. Even I'm just talking about just beginning and you're barely getting orders. You're stressed because you're trying to figure out how to post everywhere, how to promote it, how to get those sales. The sales are not coming in. You're worried about that. So once you decide that you're just heading in that direction to turn it into a business, that fun and love you had before when you were just doing it to do it, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. September challenge still happening. I started planning it out. I don't know yet. I don't think so. It's not looking good. Maybe I move it to October. So I started planning it. I don't know. I even wrote down some of the ideas. Maybe I can. I have some time. If I don't get it done this week, then it's not going to happen for September. Because I don't want it to be like 2 days before the month starts and I'm now giving everybody the prompts for the month. No. So if I don't get it done this week, then we won't do it for September. If I can organize it and get it done this week, then we can do it for September. If not, it'll be October. Definitely. Is that all for the links that you guys need for today? I just want to make sure, because when I tried to like get those done as soon as I get off the live so I don't forget. So I'm going to put them in the broadcast for any links that we need. Also, I got this week finish. So I already planned out crafting and chatting for the whole entire year, but I didn't do projects yet. So I have the names of everybody. We just didn't plan the projects yet. So this Friday, that was already up from last week. So if you want to participate this Friday, go to thecraftprint.com, get the links for all of the supplies. This one I never did before, so I'm actually happy to do it. Never did it before. We're doing the custom, like the erasers for the boards for the teachers. We're decorating those. I think she messaged me, she emailed me. Victoria, I have to get the list of supplies for our crafting and chatting, which is the 22nd. I have to go into my DMs because, everybody else. So we have 5 crafting and chatting for the month of September. And I think mostly everybody gave me the list. I just got to go in, organize it, and create the posts. And I'm going to have them on the site so you could just scroll and see, because I want people to be able to have time to get any supplies that they need to get. But yeah, that's for September. October, we have 4. What episode did we just finish? 85. So last week Friday was the 85th. So I just got to keep on track. And then I hope I don't have to cancel any. Oh, wait. No, I didn't. Oh, shit. Hold on. I did not plan it all out. Oh, because I put who I'm putting for that 100th episode. I still got something to do. Ciao. Good thing I looked at this plan. I got something to do. Okay. Yeah, it does make a cute teacher's gift. I ordered my erasers. They came this week. The glitter is on its way. And the stickers that she told us to get, I have to check my emails. It might be in the mailbox and I don't even know. Tyler! Tyler! I'm going to Tyler check the mail. That might be here already. And I don't even know. I think I have UV resin here that I'm going to use. I'm not ordering the UV resin that's suggested because I have some already. But I'm excited about that. I never did that. I like to do things, like be able to do things that I've never done before. You want to check the mail? Okay. This is the cup I won at, no. Did I win this one? Yeah, I won this at Bernice's event. Okay, so I think we done, y'all, for the day. We did good. An hour and 20 minutes. We didn't stay too long. Anybody have any questions before we go? Again, last call for the links that you guys want me to drop in the broadcast to help out with whatever we have going on here. I gotta start shopping for my 2015. What friggin' year do I think it is? 2024 planners. Shoot. See, I'm lost, y'all. Just lost. What is this? What is this? I don't even know. I'm gonna do that cake top. I have to figure out what my next video. We did clipboard last year for the teachers. You know what else? Oh, I don't know what she's gonna be doing. I did. Remember we spoke about the mini piñatas? I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. That's gonna be one of them for September. So it looks like we're good. No other links is needed this week to be dropped in the broadcast. No more questions. I got everyone. We good to go? Oh, you needed me to stay still. Did you get that? Clay jewelry. I gotta check. I have to look. I don't think so. The thing is, I have all the crafters scheduled, but they didn't tell me their project. Everybody didn't tell me their project yet. But I don't think so. But I'm gonna try to see if I could grab one. I don't think so. Y'all got the screenshot? Or should I stay still again? We good? Let me write that down, Victoria. Also, my sisters are gone. Everybody left me. But Tamika did take my lock for her to take pictures for my hair on the cruise. I already got a picture of my hair on a chair in the airport. So I got to remind her today to make sure she take it. Because last night they went to dinner on the ship and she left my hair in the room. She could have took it and put it on the table. Act like he was getting a plate too. That's neither here or there. You did a boomerang instead? Oh, Victoria, I love those, but I don't know anybody that makes them that's willing to share. If you see anybody, let me know so I can contact them. I like those. You put, it's blurry? How come? See, the package was in the mail. What's that big one? What is that? Thank you. Oh, this is Jazzy. Oh, I didn't know she was sending me the pieces for it. Look at, we're doing the mini piñatas and look how she wrapped the package that she shipped to me. Come on, this is so cute. I was just talking about the mini piñatas. Do not bend. Of course, the post office bend. Ciao. Yeah, these are the images for this week. See, they're here. Oh, they're individually cut, the little crayons that she told us to get. Hold on, I gotta show you. This is cute. I'm gonna be using this one. This will be cute on a tumbler. I have a cup that I could put this on too. Like one of those milk jugs that I did for the Halloween. I ordered this one. There was another one that she had on the list, but I ordered this one instead. And this is the sheet of the different size of composition notebooks. These are cute. What's the name of her shop? North 80. Oh, these are cute. I love them. I'm about to find some other project for me to do with the crayon. These are cute. All right, so I have my stuff. I'm ready. I got that. I needed that. The glitter is on its way. That's the only thing I don't have, the glitter. And then I'm ready for Friday. And this is for next month, Crafting and Chat. And this is all the way the September 15th. I'll open that later. All right, but anywho, so that's it, guys. Anybody, last call? Last call? Questions, comments, concerns? You need help with something? Now's the time to ask. Talk now, forever hold your peace. I mean, I'm back here next Sunday. And also, randomly, I jump on live on my lunch break in the week. I don't know when I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to try my best to find some time to do it. If not, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all for Crafting and Chatting on Friday. But it looks like that's it. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Carve out a little bit of time maybe to create some content, or just research how to create that content. And take care of you. Get some rest. I'll see y'all around these crafting streets. Peace in the Middle East. Rain in Spain.